Hi there people, this is Pray Love, and today I'm going to talk about the fragrance I'm wearing today. This one. Tom Ford Noir Extreme. Now I know I talk about that fragrance a lot these days, but it's mostly because this is one of the most fantastic fragrances that I own. And also, it is a perfect fall and winter fragrance. It is perfect for the colder months because it is a warm fragrance, a warm, spicy, gourmand fragrance. So what's a gourmand? It's a fragrance that emulates food. It emulates something that is edible. And this one is an emulation of kufi, which is an Indian dessert that I never had personally, but that seems awfully good if it actually tastes like this fragrance. So what are the basic notes in there? It's, cardamom. So it's very sexy because cardamom is always well received. The cardamom from La Nuit de l'Homme. There's cardamom in a lot of spicy fragrances that, like men's like spicy fragrances that are usually thought to be very, very alluring, very sexy. So this is not this does not diverge from that tendency. It is seen as very sexy. Why? Yes, there's the cardamom, but there's also a key element to the sexiness in a lot of fragrances. Any fragrances, in fact. It's a vanilla-centric fragrance. So it's got that lactic vanilla, very appealing but also appeasing. It's very calm. The vanilla is insane. So there's vanilla in there, there's cardamom. There's some basic flowers. There's rose in that fragrance, which is also kind of a sensual, romantic element in the fragrance, which also smell a bit like, rose is often associated with pastries because there is a lot of rose water in, I think there's a lot of rose water in Turkish pastries. I could be wrong, but yes, I personally really like to use orange blossom water and rose water for pastries. It always gives a nice touch to it. And so this one has those two elements, in fact, because there's orange blossom, rose, and also neroli, which gives off like more clean, sharp edge to that fragrance. So it's kind of a fragrance that has got it all, but it's mostly warm and spicy, and it's not necessarily seen as it's not a fresh out of the shower fragrance. It's more of a deep, very dark. It's called Noir Extreme. It's very dark fragrance. More for the evening outs. I wear it all the time, to be honest. It's so good, even in the summer. But I must admit that in the fall and in the winter, this one is just killer. It goes well with. Now I'm wearing a suit today. For some reason, professional reasons, but it goes well with the suit. It's because it's got that clean edge that we all like. It's got that clean edge. It's got like all those elements that are very sexy. It's probably my fiance's favorite fragrance that I own, or one of definitely one of her favorites. Every time I wear that, she goes crazy. She's like, this is so good. And I do understand. I always say that in every video that I do about Tom Ford Noir Extreme, but if you like Tom Ford Noir Extreme and you want to buy it, just be sure to check out Noir pour Femme, which is very similar to Noir Extreme. And just check those two, I know that I bought Noir pour Femme for my sister because I already own Noir Extreme at the time. It's the second fragrance I ever bought. And so I bought a Noir Parfum, and I told her, do try this one too. Maybe you'll like this one better, and I can give it back and get yourself this one. But she preferred Noir Parfum. On the other hand, when I got to to see my friend in Texas, she was going completely crazy wild about this fragrance here, and she wanted to buy it for herself because she liked it so much. And I told her, it's not because you're a woman, but you should try also Noir Parfum. Sometimes it's better on the skin for some people like my sister, and for some people like me, Noir Extreme does it better. Well, for her, Noir Extreme did it better, and she sticked with Noir Extreme, and she bought that. So it's just to say, it's not a question of gender, it's just a question of sometime one goes better with the skin than the other. For me, it was definitely Noir Extreme, so I stick with that one. It's amazing. It's really an amazing fragrance. And yeah, when do I wear that? Like I said, I wear it all the time. It's one of my favorite fragrances. I really like smelling that. And I know now that my fiance really loves that fragrance too, so I'm wearing it also so that she's pleased with the fragrances I wear, and she goes crazy about me, so it's really nice. And I go crazy about her all the time, so, and she wears nice fragrances too. Some of mine also, but anyway. So it's just like a fragrance that I just wear it whenever I feel like I want to wear that. It's got a good longevity. It's got good. It's not that much of a projector because it's a vanilla centric fragrance, but still for a vanilla centric fragrance, it reaches pretty far. But it's still like. But you can put a lot on. You know, I've seen like rappers at my job. Famous rappers just wearing that, but insanely too much, so they fill the room. And I wasn't displeased with it because the scent is so nice. So you could go a full rapper style and just spray 10 sprays and whatever. But I spray 4 sprays, and I get like, people smell me, people notice me around, people think that it's very nice. It's a very nice smell. It's rare that I find people disliking Noir Extreme because it smells clean, original, but warm and spicy and everything. So it's really, really good. It's a combo of everything, you know. It's very, very nice. So I mean, but it's not really offensive. It's not that much of an offensive fragrance, even though it's a Tom Ford. Some Tom Ford fragrances are not offensive, but they're more disturbing than most designer fragrances out there. But anyway, I just personally enjoy that fragrance so much. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And yeah, it's I wear that. I get the vanilla note the next morning. That's as basic as it is, and it's really nice because, you know, you wake up in the morning and you just wake up to the smell of vanilla, which is really sweet, very nice, very sexy, very cozy. I really like that. It's kind of it has an intimate side, but it's as the projection of something that can be more lively, more party-like. So wear it any time. It's perfect in the evening. Get a romantic evening, get a date, get a whatever, and spread love, spray love. Bye bye.